We're wondering if you could just expand a little bit on exactly what some of the possibilities are for additions to the building other than, club spaces. Are there plans for any new developments?
Well, as I say, we do need clubs and storage space. The students' union offices will be expanded to a somewhat larger degree. There's meeting rooms, commercial areas, lounges and study areas. The ballroom is to be enhanced somewhat so we can provide showers and changing areas for bands, student information and display areas, the pub.
This week our question is, do you believe in Santa Claus?
Of course I believe in Santa. What would Christmas be without Santa Claus? Who would bring us our toys?
Claus is just it's something for kids to believe in, and it's a spirit for everybody else to think about.
Happy Christmas.
And Happy New Year. But that's it.
That's it.
For current events.
For current events.
You might be watching this before Christmas, or on Christmas, or after Christmas. But either way, we all want to wish you
a very Merry Christmas.
Or a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
That too. So, goodbye.
Goodbye.
We gotta go.
Is Rob Stinson, who's the manager of Campus Recreation. Now, I, for one, when I hear the title Campus Recreation, immediately associate it with athletics. However, that is not the case. Rob is going to tell me a little bit more about what exactly recreation implies. It's a fairly nebulous term, Rob, Campus Recreation. What comes under that?
Next album. This next album is, in fact, quite rocky. The only problem, or one of the only problems, is the album cover. I really don't like the album cover. Sort of boring. Sort of reminds me of If I Can Show It. Now, a lot of people are going to be offended, so if you don't want to be offended, quickly cover your eyes. It sort of reminds me of that album cover. Nobody saw that. Great. Okay. Otherwise, this is a really good album. It's really quite rocky. They've gotten away from that really pump, pump, pump disco beat.
The movie we're reviewing tonight is called Gorky Park, and it stars Lee Marvin and William Hurt.
Good afternoon. My name is Laura Lind, and I'll be your hostess for this issue of Universatility as we go to the 5th floor of Biosciences, where I'm sitting now in the moot court, where students are usually found practicing their verbal finesse in order to get into law school. This weekend and for the past day, it has been used for students to practice governing the nation. This mock parliament session which started in 1977, serves a greater purpose than to enact the political fantasies of these young lawyers.
I call on the member from Cape Breton. I call on the member from Willowdale. I call on the member from Baratha. I call on the member from Mississauga.
Good evening and welcome to Universatility. My name's Jared.
And I'm Karen.
And tonight we have a special edition of the Students' Union's elections filmed on location at the campus. I heard you were there covering most of the events, and I heard it was quite good fun doing it.
Yeah, it was a really good time. I got the chance to meet a lot of the candidates. Some of them were happy, some not so happy. And I also got the chance to talk to the new president, so that was pretty neat.
I heard there's a lot of good food there as well.
Yeah?
Well, let's have a look at some of the footage that came out of that.
McDougall, he's your new president. He won with 966 votes. For Vice President External, Mike Olds. Vice President Academic, Cindy Starzik. Vice President of Finance is Whitney Short. And Vice President of Programs is Deirdre Wall.
Hi, this is Becky Johnson, and we're in the Black Lounge after the results have been returned. CFS did lose the referendum by a margin of almost 2 votes to 1. Right now, we're just asking several people who are in attendance why they think the referendum ended like it did.
Well, I was against the CFS right from the beginning of the campaign. I'm Herman Kapeloff, and I was running for president. And I had faith in the students that they wouldn't vote this bogus social contract in.
Hi, right now I'm here with the new president of the University of Calgary, Miles McDougall. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you very much.
So how do you feel right now?
I can't remember ever feeling more happy or satisfied, to tell you the truth.
Hello, and welcome to a special edition of Universatility. My name is Anne Angevans, and I'll be with you for the next hour as we bring you the 7th Annual Model United Nation from Science Theater 148 of the University of Calgary. There are over 200 high school students here today from over a dozen high schools, and each student is representing a delegate from a country of the United Nations. Now,
Hi, and welcome to Universatility. On today's show, Becky will be interviewing Eric Friedenberg, who is a very active member of the music community in Calgary.
Hi, we're back with the interview segment of our show. Play.
Well, the stage band started in about 1967-68 under the direction of Dr. Ward Cole.
Anyway, what did you rate the film?
I gave it a $3.90.
I gave it $5. I really think it warranted it. I thought it was a jolly good film.
It's playing at the Calgary Place if you want to catch it.
Now, Brian Eno, this is for those people out there who don't like listening to music or don't like listening to anything while they study. Brian Eno, buy it. Just turn it down. This is not the type of music that you want to call your friends over and go, hey, come by, check it out. The best album he's got is something called Music for Airports. Right, need I say more? Pick it up if you can find it. It's only available on import, so buy it. No.
Hi, Jarrett and I are back with current events.
G. Gordon Liddy. He's a very controversial man in today's news media and so on. As most of you know, there was controversy even within the university as to whether he should be brought in or not.
Our guest today is Mr. G. Gordon Liddy, a chief actor in the entire Watergate drama. His role in Watergate, however, was the result of a lot of his previous activities, so we'll be talking to him a little bit about those.